There was yet another model of Thomas built for this era, specifically to use with the narrow gauge engines. This new model was built in Gauge 3 and is generally more accurate to the Gauge 1 model than the Gauge 3.5 model was. Faces look similar to the faces used on the Gauge 1 model. The back lamp is the same shape as the Gauge 1 model, and his wheels look very similar to the Gauge 1 model, as opposed to looking big and chunky like on the Gauge 3.5 model. There are some differences though. The front lamp and lamp irons are much taller, the lining around his front cab windows is thicker, and his face molds more closely match the newer Gauge 3.5 faces than the Gauge 1 faces used during that period. Generally, this model was more proportionally accurate to the Gauge 1 model than the Gauge 3.5 model, showing the evolving model making skills the crew gained by this point in the show's run.